All right. So, for those of y'all that don't know, my name is Terry Davis. I'm your Triple Diamond leader, and today is August 31st, so it is the last day of the month. So I know there are some individuals still working really, really hard right now, pushing to get their promotions. But really, I just kind of wanted to come and touch base with everybody and just kind of, I feel like the rush from the end of June with all the new distributors to where we are right now, we kind of like, the dust is finally settled. So we finally can be on a more productive and efficient ways of training and communication, and everybody just being able to work their own business now, because for a while it was kind of chaotic, to be honest. But now we're getting back in the swing of things. And first, I want to start off, if y'all did not see my message the other day, so coming out next month, they're going to have an incentive for whoever is going to have the most wrap parties, whoever's going to go to the most wrap parties. Even if you're not hosting them yourself, you're going to want a party. And why that is so important for me, I found out when we have parties and I'm talking to people and explaining the products, that's really our job. Our job is to educate our products and our opportunity to other people. It's not to convince people. It's not to try to get them to do something they don't want to do. I feel like when we explain what these products really do, people want them. People are really big into plant-based diets right now. They're all about being alkaline. And so our product line is perfect for that. And we have products that people need. So when I have a party, even if a party is one person, I still sometimes call that a party. So even if you're doing a one-on-one with a person, when you explain the products and bring value to it, people typically are like, okay, I need that. And they'll be willing to sign up. So I'm saying that just to say, when you have parties and people show up, people tend to become customers like really soon on the spot, or maybe they'll buy on their next paycheck, but they are for sure about the products. So in September, we want to be having as many parties as possible. Another reason I'm going to bring up parties, because sometimes, guys, I have parties and nobody has showed up before. So do not get discouraged if you have a party and nobody comes. That is a part of the industry. That's just how it is. Every leader has had parties when nobody showed up. So don't think that, you are a failure or you need to quit because nobody came. People, this business is our priority. It's not the priority of your friends and your family. They're just trying to support you. So some people could forget, something could happen, people could get sick, just different things. Just have another party. So that's one thing. If you haven't had a party yet, I'm highly suggesting getting a party started. I know I'm about to message some people here tonight that I signed up to tell them, okay, we need to get a party like in the beginning of September, the first, the second week. We need to get 1 to 2, 2 to 3 to 5, however many. Like really, some people I know that haven't had any. I really am going to encourage them to get some parties set up ASAP. Leaders, y'all have people that, you might have sponsored a lot of people, or there's a lot of people locally in your area. Have parties together. There are power in numbers. The more distributors that are there that are co-signing on the products, that are saying, yes, it is amazing, that are talking about, why they started the business, is going to be, that's going to help people understand that this isn't just something crazy, that it's real and people really are benefiting from the opportunity and the products. So even me, myself, I've been cleaning up my house piece by piece to where I can host some parties here next month, because that is my goal as well. So leaders, start getting yourself together, potentially opening up your doors, having parties at your house, maybe once a week or whatever, and just kind of set a tone and a pace for your team. But other than that, our field development team has said that potentially they're going to have a contest, whoever has the most parties in the month. And I think the winners might come from, they said the winners might be get one of the field development people to come to their house or wherever they want to have a party at, and they're going to host a party for you. So that's something that's going to be really cool. So just party. And the reason why the parties are so important is because starting in October, they're going to release our new product line. They're going to tell us what new countries we're open in. And that's huge. And why that's so huge is because, you know, in this business, there's different seasons. There's planting season and there's sowing season. Sometimes it's going to seem like you've talked to 5,000 people and nobody has said yes. They've all said maybe next month, maybe later, I'm not really interested. But then all of a sudden, there comes a time, the month might change or something might happen to where all those people you've already talked to finally start coming around like, hey, I'm ready to order, I'm ready to order, I'm ready to order. So just know there's different seasons. So if you're planting all these seeds in September, having these parties and talking to people, when our new product line hits in October, those are going to be people that you can follow back up with, even if they didn't purchase in September. And when the new countries open, which I have no idea, all I know before is that they have said we were going to be opening up in Asia soon, but I don't know which, you know, country that's going to be. So I don't know. But, you know, that just means you're going to know people that know people. And that just might get you closer to, you know, a connection. So really take time in September to be intentional. Intentionally talk to more people than you've been talking to, than you talked to this month in August. Challenge yourself to do more than what you did. September in the fall is also good months for fall festivals at the kids' schools. Vendor events are really big in the fall. You cannot, so another thing, some people make little baggies for Halloween. The only thing about that is you cannot hand them to children. You can make a little bag with your business card and maybe a sample of Green on the Go. You have to hand it to the adult parent that is with the child. So don't put it in the kids' stuff, but give it to the parents. That's like a nice little thing. If you're going to like kids' football games this fall or even to college games, you know, having little baggies already made and just giving them out like, hey, I'm just giving out some samples for my business. I would love for you to try it. And, you know, and if you want to get their contact information to say, hey, I'm having, you know, I might have a raffle or I'm gonna have a raffle this month. Let me get your contact information just to keep you in the loop. Or we're releasing a new product line next month. Let me keep you in the loop so I can let you know. That's a really easy thing to say. And just say, hey, here's a coupon in here and a sample of my one of my favorite products for my business. Boom. And just keep it going. So those are some things that I want y'all to think about doing this fall. But one of the things that I really want to talk about tonight was social media. Y'all can comment and say if you don't really use social media. I have a feeling most of y'all do because you're on this call and that's probably how you got the notification. But I was watching a webinar last night from Eric Quarry. And if y'all do not know who Eric Quarry is, I'm going to make sure I go find this link tonight for sure. Eric Quarry used to be active in the field of network marketing. Now he is taking it upon himself to really bring value to this industry. So people know that you can do network marketing as a full-time career and be successful from it. So he's like trying to, you know, bring positivity and certainty to, positivity and certainty towards, this industry, because it's really amazing. Like, where else do you have the opportunity to work a job that you don't have to like get up and clock in for on a daily basis, that you can still make more money than you could have ever made from a career that you spend a lot of time and invested in? Because most of us invested in college, in the trade schools or all that, and we're still struggling paycheck to paycheck, or we're still living a life that's less fulfilling than what we want. So when you look at it and compare the investment that you have to put in for this business, but it can get you further than you could have ever gotten, then it makes sense. And so Eric Quarry is just really big on trying to help people understand this industry and how it can change your life if you let it. But at the same time, you have to still know that it's a business. So don't just, you know, a lot of people want to get rich quick. No, some people do, but that's not why you join. And I want y'all to really get in tune with your why. Why did you start this? Because if you started this so you could leave your job, so you could be at home with your kids, you know, that's a strong why. You started this because you want to start paying off your debt. If you started this because, you know, you want to have time flexibility to do whatever you want, That's important because when things don't go well for you, maybe you're getting stuck in a place for a month, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, you can start thinking about maybe this isn't for me, I'm going to quit. But if you do quit, you do know you're going to go back to the life that you were living that you weren't satisfied with in the first place. So to me, quitting is never the best option because I am no guru at this. I didn't have experience in network marketing before this. I was a medical laboratory scientist that picked her profession on purpose because she didn't want to be around people. So I worked in the lab by myself. I didn't even talk to people before, y'all. Like, I still consider myself very shy. Like in a public setting, I am shy. And once the conversation gets started, I'll talk. But that's just, I'm not like a blue personality. Well, I maybe used to be back in the day, but now I'm a little bit different. I'm not just a person that starts off as the life of the party or walks in the door like, hey, that's just not my personality anymore. But to say anybody can be successful with this. You can be shy. You can be an introvert. You cannot have any experience, but it's okay. But you have to just be willing to take the time to learn the business, because whatever you do for work right now, you had to be trained. You had to go through some things to do what you do. So you have to take this with the same type of, mindset. You have to learn it. And then once you learn it, things will go, however you want them to go. So one thing, from his training last night, Eric Worre said there's 3 fundamentals of network marketing. The first thing about network marketing, every company, this is like general across the board, should sell quality products and services. Us, we sell quality products. We have products. So yes, we are a legitimate business. Our products work. Our products are amazing. Our products are very affordable compared to other lifestyle companies, in case y'all didn't know. Number 2, second fundamental of network marketing is to build a team and teach other people how to do what you do. And by doing that, you're going to create leverage in your business, which gives you that time freedom. Okay. And number 3 is to work with leadership to increase productivity. So that's the fundamentals of what this industry is. Now, as far as what we talked about last night, it was about social media. And I know a lot of us use social media. And so he gave us 7 strategies for cracking the code. And I kind of wanted to talk about this because I think it's so important. And we've talked about it on other trainings and people talk about it, but I feel like this just made it very clear and concise of what I want you guys to start thinking about. Number 1, identify, before you even get to be like, what am I going to post about? You need to identify your passions outside of this business. And I want to challenge everybody to think about it tonight, tomorrow. What are about 3 to 5 things that you're really passionate about? That could be shopping, shoes, fitness, not necessarily weight loss, but health and wellness, fitness. You might like, hair. You might like traveling, whatever it is. You need to find 3 to 5 passions. Hold on, let me turn on this vent fan. It's too loud. Oh. Okay, I'm back. So you need to find 3 to 5 things that you're really passionate about, because that is going to, the more you start posting about your passions, let's just say you're a mom and you're posting stuff about your kids or kids' clothes or whatever. When you start posting that, you are going to start attracting like-minded people on your page to comment. And then you yourself, though, can start commenting on other things moms are posting. You can start joining moms groups and start getting involved in those groups, because that's the main thing. A lot of people I don't really know who to talk to about this business or what to do. Well, this is the thing. You have to make sure you have to want to start attracting the right type of people to you. And typically, it's easier to talk to people that already have something in common. So you're building a rapport with these people. So identify 3 to 5 things that you're really, really passionate about, and make sure you talk about those things on a consistent basis. Y'all's Facebook and Instagram pages should not, if I go look on your page right now, I maybe don't even know you're an It Works distributor, just from the first glance, but your page should not look like a commercial ad. You don't want to have just it works. You want to figure out how to still be you, because people don't buy into the business, they buy into you as a person. So really just think about that. What are you passionate about? 3 to 5 things, you know, and then to make sure you incorporate that in every single day. Second thing he said, friends first, business second. And like I said, the goal is to educate people about our products and our opportunity. It's not to convince them. So for myself, I add a lot of people from different groups that I'm in, but I never send them a message. I never message them first and say like, hey, thanks for adding me. This is my business. I never say that, you know. And another thing he said along with that too, he said, do not make a post and tag tons of people, and especially people that haven't told you it's okay to tag them. You might have some really good friends or family that like you can ask now, like, hey, every time I make a business post, is it okay if I tag you to help my business? They might say, sure, go for it. Okay, that's awesome. Do that. But don't just start tagging random people, because that gives people a bad taste in their mouth about you and your business. And, you know, we've all made those mistakes before, just trying to really get our business out there. But then it's more so about our business. It's not about the people. And that's what this whole, you know, industry is about, network marketing. You want to be people oriented. So add people, just have conversation like, hey, how are your kids today? Or my kids just went on this field trip, whatever it is. Then that person probably will genuinely just say, hey, what is this business that you're posting about? They will ask you. And, you know, it's okay. You want to be friends. You want them to trust you. So start trying to make friends. I know it seems hard in the beginning, because at first I was like, I don't know what this means. I don't want to make no friends. Trust me, I was that person. But it becomes easier because, you know, just think about the stuff that's going on right now, once again, in Texas. Most of us are compassionate and we feel for those that are going through stuff. So to be a person that cares about other people isn't hard. We just have to put ourselves in the right mindset and just know, you know, maybe somebody just needs somebody to talk to. You never know what's going on, but just reach out. Hey, what's going on? You know, how are things? Or that's a cute shirt, or where did you get your car? Or you can just ask little questions and start these friendships. And then just check in every now and then. Make sure you're wishing them happy birthday. Make sure if they have a post that, you know, you think you can help out with, you comment on it. You know, liking posts is okay, but commenting is even better. So friends first, business second. Number 3, be yourself. Now, but he said, but be the best version of yourself. Now, he was saying, you know, when you talk about topics online that are controversial, you're going to have to walk a fine line when you're doing that, because you don't want it to be so controversial that you're completely shutting folks out and you're having people look at you the wrong way and they're like, ugh, I don't want to go to your page. I'm unfriending you. I'm unfollowing you. But excuse me, you still want to be true to yourself. And if you are going to have something controversial, try to have a solution at the end of whatever you're commenting. Even if you don't agree with this or that, blah, 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 I think it's better if we do this or whatever. Have a solution to your problem, because you know what they say, people complain about stuff all the time. Nobody wants to talk to the people that are always complaining. We want to know who has the solution to the problem, because with all this stuff that's been going on, I have tons of people that on my friends list that I always got something to say, but they don't have nothing ever to fix the solution. Therefore, they're just talking, and it's annoying to watch, actually. So, but then he also said, when you're being yourself, be authentic, be raw, be real, and have fun. Nobody wants to come to a boring Facebook page. Nobody's attention is going to be captured if you're just super boring. And like I said, for myself, I wasn't a super blue personality, so my page probably could look dry. So guess what? I might have to, you know, do some personal development and change who I am just a little bit to just be a little bit more outgoing about what I'm doing. Just let people know you're real. Like, it's okay to go live on a video and mess up, because some people are scared. I know there's people on this team right now that are scared to go live because you think it has to be perfect. No, it doesn't. When I used to go live, I used to be terrified because I wanted to be able to record it, make sure it sounded perfect, and put it out there. The thing about network marketing compared to what we think of the professional world, we don't have to be polished. You want to be a regular person. You want people to relate to you. People don't relate to the polished, executive all the time. Nobody wants to be like that. Just be you. Say something wrong. I mean, I don't want to say have something in your teeth while you're talking, but it's okay to be you. It's okay to just pull your hair up in a ponytail. Try to at least look a little decent, but you don't have to be face full of makeup, glammed up every single time that you're making a video. It's okay to just go live and be yourself. That is what people are attracted to, you being a human being just like them. Okay, so that's number 3, be yourself. Number 4 is time management. Be social on purpose. Set a goal for yourself of how many people you want to attract every single day to your page. So think about it. Are you just on Facebook scrolling for hours? Or are you doing stuff that took a lot of time that wasn't probably the best time of your time? Probably, because I've done it too. I can get caught up and looking at stuff and be completely distracted looking somewhere else. So just really try to take time. And he said, if you are very serious, a couple hours a day in this industry on social media should be sufficient for you to be able to grow a big business. That's when, when we have power hours and stuff, those type of things kind of show you what to do to be intentional on social media for an hour. And if you do like 2 power hours a day, 3 power hours a day, it's just kind of up to you how much you want to do. That's all you really need to do as far as your business. Then you can spend your time, playing on Facebook or whatever. But you want to make sure you're not like, I'm on Facebook working my business and really you're watching the ads. You done got caught up watching these videos. Now you're watching singing battles. Like you just then clicked on so many things that you have lost focus. So make sure that you are actually using your time wisely. And he also said, are you spending time or investing time? That's what you have to think about. Is this helping your business or is it just you doing what you want to do? Which is okay. But if you haven't done your work, then you probably want to do that first. Number 5, do not spam people. And that's kind of how, if you become a friend first, business second. For those of y'all that might not know what spamming is, do not just start messaging people randomly about the business. So sometimes when I say reach out to people, so there's a little bit of a difference. When you first start your business and you're reaching out to let people know, or if we have a new product, and it's somebody that kind of as like a warm market, that's one thing. Let them know that, hey, we're just coming out with this new product line. I want to talk to you about it. I think you could really benefit, or I think you would love it. That's it. But don't just start messaging everybody on your Facebook friends list if you don't know who these people are. That's spammy. And what he also says is like when you make a post, you want to create curiosity. You don't want to answer any questions in the thread. You don't want to answer, you just don't want to talk too much about what's going on. And also constantly posting about your product all day. Nobody wants to see that. So curiosity. You don't want to just be like, join my team, join my team, join my team. Nobody wants to join your team when you're putting it like that, because now it's just like, it's all about you. Nobody wants to be a part of that, and nobody wants to see that. So what you would do is, he gave a couple examples to where you can make a post like, this is going to just be for when you retire and you do network marketing full time. Like I can make a post in the morning, like take a picture of my kids walking to the bus stop and just saying like, you know what? I'm so blessed to be able to be here, getting my kids on the bus stop, walking them to the bus stop at 8 o'clock in the morning, because that's the time their bus comes, because it's really late. I don't know why, but whatever. Their bus comes at 8 in the morning. Like, wow, I'm so blessed to be able to do this and not have to be sitting in standstill traffic in the morning anymore. I'm so glad I decided to become, my own boss. Leave it at that. People are going to see that and be like, how did you become your own boss? What do you do? Whatever it is, that created curiosity versus saying like, my business, this and that. You know, it's one thing. I know sometimes we get so excited that we want to be like, I'm so blessed, have my own business with it works. For me personally, I don't really say that a lot. If y'all have ever seen my page, it's not, I don't normally say the whole it works part because people have their own perception of what that is. I've tried to create my own brand of myself as a business owner. So they just will be like, oh, she might be doing something different. Then they'll ask me, I'll tell them like in a private message, I'll say it works, but I don't come, you know, right on a post like, oh my God, I love my business with it works, it does this, because sometimes people don't look at it the right way, or they just be like, as soon as they see it works, they don't want to read the post anymore. So create some type of, you know, curiosity, even if you haven't retired yet. Because I know a lot of you guys haven't, and you're like, well, I don't really have a story. You know, it's little things like, I can't wait for the day that my home-based business is going to allow me to not have to punch a clock anymore, that I can get to finally turn my alarm off and never have to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning anymore. This business is going to save my life. That's it. People are going to be like, what business? What are you doing? That is going to draw people in. So create some type of curiosity on your post. Like, oh my God, like y'all seen us post like, oh my God, these results are amazing. And just have like little arrow signs. And then you put the picture in the comments like somebody's before and after or whatever it is, and have like a little bit of wording with it, because that's going to cause those people to click it to see what it is. And people do, because people are nosy. So don't feel bad like, oh, nobody's going to look. No, trust me, people are looking, because that's what people do. So you want to create some type of curiosity for people to be like, oh my God, what is that? You know, even if you don't even have to say, these are my It Works products that did that, but they'd be like, what is that? How do they lose that weight? Or whatever it may be. Like I said, create curiosity. And when you do that though, do not answer the questions on a thread. Do it in private message, because if you answer on a thread, other people that are interested, when they see all their questions answered, they won't let you know they were interested, because you answered it where they could see the answers. So you might have potentials that you don't even know. And then if we have a BOGO deal or a sale on that product and they might not see that post, you won't even be able to follow back up with them to let them know that, girl, it's buy one, get one free. But you don't even know they wanted it because you answered everything on the post. So try not to do that. Number 6, he said, thou shalt not be boring on social media. Be more energetic, be fun, be spontaneous, be interesting. You know, and that's just the thing. People like interesting things. They want to see the person that's like, oh my God, I'm so excited to be awake this morning, I'm blessed, versus that person's like, yeah, good morning. Like, who would you rather talk to in the morning? The person, when you say good morning, just kind of rolls side eyes at you, or the person that's like excited and happy? You know, and I guess you can kind of think about it as the Chick-fil-A worker or the person that's probably working at McDonald's. Who do you rather want to talk to in the morning time at breakfast if you had to speak to a person? And everybody will say, even myself, when I go into Chick-fil-A, be like, dang, they so happy. And it's just the culture of that business. And you got to be happy, or you ain't going to be talking to people there. You're going to be fired. So just think about that when your business. You want to have a positive, welcoming, you know, environment. And you want people to be like, oh, what's she going to do today? Girl, I'm about to, I don't know, I'm about to practice making something for dinner. Something, who knows? You can do anything to where people are going to be on your page watching. Or like, she might wrap herself live. Like, I've been wanting to see that. Just little things that people are like, dang, waiting to see what you're going to do next. So that was number 6. Number 7, he said, plan, do, review, and then make a better plan. So what that means is, so I'm giving y'all all these tips right now. So starting off next month, you're going to start trying to do something. So you're going to say, you know what? I'm going to plan on making 6 posts a day. I'm going to talk about my things I'm passionate about, a couple things about products or whatever. You're going to plan to do that, plan it out. So it's easier for you to keep it consistent. You're going to do it. And then maybe after your first or second week, you can be like, how did that work? Was that good? Did I post enough? Did I post too much? And then from there, change it up to what you see that you need to adjust. And that's really all it's about, till you find out what works best. And like he said, the thing about entrepreneurship that is hard for a lot of us, there's not a set way to do things. A lot of us are used to do this and we just do it. With this, you got to be a little creative. Like, we can give you suggestions, tips, all that all the time. But at the end of the day, what works for you might not work for us, and vice versa. So you're going to have to try to step out and do some different things. And so what I will say also that I want to make sure y'all know about. So starting next month, I think we're going to probably start it around September 17th. We are going to do, and I don't know where my book is right now, we're going to start reading as a team the book Go for No. We were supposed to do it at the end of June. He came out with the BOGO, threw us all off. So we're going to pick it back up. This is a book called Go for No by, I think her name is Andrea Waltz. I know somebody's last name, one of the authors is Waltz. I think the book is like $7 on Amazon, and it's a fiction book, and it's like, you sit down and read it. You can read this book in one day. Seriously, like, this book has like 78 pages. We can finish this in a week as a team. That's really my goal. But what it does, it gets you in the mindset of knowing that it says no. What does it say? Yeah. Yes is the destination, but no is how you get there. I think that's the slogan on the book. And so the thing about this industry is a lot of us have never been in sales. A lot of us don't really talk to people. A lot of us are shy. Like, a lot of us don't have background in this. But so when we talk to people and they say they're not interested in something, we typically take those no's very personally, and it hurts, and it makes us not want to do this because we feel rejected. And what this book is going to do, it's going to help us to learn that that's just a part of the game. You know, if you were sitting at your house right now and I decided that I was making hamburgers or hot dogs, and I said, hey, do you want mayonnaise or ketchup? And you say, I don't like mayonnaise, I want ketchup. And I say, okay, and I get you the ketchup. I'm not going to think twice that you told me no mayonnaise. But because this is your business, and to you, this is something you're trying to do, when people say no, they don't want that, you take it really personal. And this book is going to help us to understand you got to get the no's. And those no's sometimes are just, they need to hear, they need to see the opportunity more. They need to, you know, it says it takes people 7 to 12 times of seeing something to finally buy it. And 48% of people don't follow up after the first no. And that's crazy numbers. And so the thing of it is, when you know, don't take it so personal and you just learn how that's just a part of it, it makes your business go that much better. And it's some other things that he talks about, kind of, you know, helping us with productivity, because a lot of times if our goal was to get 4 loyal customers, some of us will wait to the very last week of the month to try to get 4 people to be a customer, versus you switching it up in your head. And that's like a really hard, it's not a good example for the way he's talking about stuff. Let me go back different. Let's say you made a goal that you're going to go out and you were going to get, you're going to talk to 10 people. You're going to blitz 10 people today about your business. Well, with his thing for Go for No is, why don't you blitz until you get 10 no's? Because a lot of times we'll just do the bare minimum, even if we're successful. And even he was saying, like with our productivity, if our goal is to get 4 loyal customers, some people might get 4 loyal customers the first week of the month and stop. They'll do no more work because they did that part of the steps to success. And you know, guys, that's okay, but you want to be as successful as you can with this. So we don't want to halt our goals. We want to keep pushing. So, you know, like I said, you might have a goal in your head, you know, I'm going to blitz 5 to 10 people today. Well, maybe we should change that to, I'm going to blitz until I get 5 to 10 no's. Like, no, I don't want it, versus, okay, sure, I'll take your coupon. What is it? You have that many people that are interested, and then just keep on going until you get 5 no's and look, okay, I got my 5 no's and I'm done. So, you know, that's just, this book is really good. Like I said, it's super short. Let me see if it's on sale right now, because I think at one point in time it was sold at, or it was like on back or on Amazon. But it, like I said, I think it's relatively cheap, but I want to get started just because, like I said, it'll take like 1 week, but this has really important values that will change up your business and your thinking about it. And he has like 5 steps in that book, and you just have to learn. You have to have a wantingness to fail. Some people are like willing to fail is one thing, wanting to fail is another. And when he uses the word fail, it means potentially putting yourself at risk to get a no. So when you do that, though, you basically are coming out of your comfort zone, and you're just going to be like, hey, you're going to just go talk to that person about this, your business opportunity, or just go blitz, or just go, you know, to be their friend, just to be like, hey, girl, are you on social media? Let me add you. Do that to where you feel comfortable talking to people. Interesting. So what it says, the only thing about this, so go for no. Yes is the destination. No is how you get there. Right now, this is pulling up only, is this only Audible? So the Audible just pulled up, which is free with the Audible trial. Let me find something else because I don't have no free trials, I don't think. I'm not seeing it in the book form right now. It should be here, but the one, I'm gonna show y'all a picture so y'all make sure y'all don't. There is a Go for No for network marketing. I don't want y'all to get that book right now. I want you guys, okay, so yeah, it's Andrea Waltz and Richard Fenton. But the book looks like, can y'all see that? It's like a yellow and red. Yeah, Go for No, yellow and red. And like I said, it's super, super light. Sorry, not light. It's, I mean, it is light. It's a really little book, and you can read it in one day. If I can find the other copy so I can see exactly how much it's going to cost. But it is free with an Audible sample. But like I said, it's really short. So let me see what that is. Okay. So I want you guys to just know we're going to start talking about that. We're going to start, I'm going to start doing some other things, being really consistent and going live on our page consistently with different tips, ideas, things to do. I'm going to go live later on tonight answering. So y'all might want to watch it in the morning, but I want to answer the question I posted yesterday about what would you ask a top 10 earner? Just because I probably asked them those questions before, or I know, the answers because I've heard them say it enough times. So I'm going to give y'all those answers. But I just want y'all to go into the next month positive. Let's have these parties. Let's, you know, step outside of our comfort zones. And at the same time, you know, push yourself. If you really want to work social media, decide, I'm going to figure out how to make social media work. And if y'all need to see, go get some clothes on. Sorry. If y'all need to see these steps, I'll send a picture of my screenshot. I don't know what that girl's doing. She refuses to wear clothes. Like, anyways. But I want you guys to, you know, does anybody have any questions actually before I just end this? Feel free to chime in, ask a question or concern. Oh, one thing I do want to say. So tonight, make sure if you haven't, you have to be commissions qualified by tonight to get paid. So if you did not run an ADBV auto shipment, you have to have 150 in personal volume to get paid off of whatever volume you have under you. And if you don't do that by 11:59 Central Time, you're not going to get paid on August the 15th via your commissions for the month. So just wanted to make sure I said that part. But does anybody else have any questions, comments, concerns? Okay, well, I just wanted y'all to know, if y'all haven't already got a ticket for the Nashville boot camp, I highly, highly encourage you to get one. Boot camp is going to be amazing. They said this format is going to be different than any other boot camp they've had. Mark's coming, Mike's coming, Pam's coming, Cammie, all the field development. We have tons of ambassadors, Black Diamonds. I will say this. Everybody that I know that is a diamond and above that has promoted with this business, even people that are emeralds and rubies, most of these people that promote, they've been to events. You have to show up to go up. So make sure Woo! Come on, Julie. Make sure you bring some people with you. We need it packed coming from Indianapolis. But you have to show up, guys. You have to get to these events because the what's the word I'm looking for? The energy that comes from these events, I cannot mimic it. Your leaders cannot mimic it when they're talking to you about being excited. You have to get here. And once you get here, for some people, a light bulb just goes off. And you're going to be like, oh my God, I can do this. I can go diamond. I can go ruby. I can do this business because that person on the stage, she's more scary than me. She can't even talk on the stage. Her voice is shaking. You're going to see somebody that is going to be like, if she can be successful, there's no reason I can't. And so that's what coming to conference and these type of events do. It just helps get you motivated and helps you realize the people that are successful are no more. There's nothing special about them. They just heard no more than you have. That's all it is. They just heard more and were willing to hear more. Willing to hear no more. That's the only difference. But yes, if you haven't got to boot camp, it's going to be amazing. I really, really, really want at least 50 people on our team there. Why that's so important? Because when you get there and we take our team picture and you get to go home and post that, your friends and family can't think you're the only crazy person anymore. They're going to be like, dang, there's 50 other people there with you that were just as crazy as you. And you can say, yep. And we're all going to, live out our dreams. And yep, guess what? She's crazy. She's retired from her job. She's crazy. She's a mom like you, or that's a teacher, or that's a PhD person, or whatever it is, that PhD person. But yeah, so you just have different things, people to relate to and to talk to. But getting there gets you around like-minded individuals, like Julie just said. And that's what it's going to take, because what we do is not the norm. People don't believe in entrepreneurship, and they definitely don't believe in network marketing. So you have to be around people that are going to encourage you, because if you stay with just the world on your back, it is going to eat you up and make you feel like you're doing something that you don't need to be doing. So if you can get to this boot camp in Nashville, please, please, please do whatever you can. There might be people from your area that are driving. There might be people that, are carpooling. I know, Julie, that's right. Andrea, you're going Ruby. Let's go. She's putting you on the spot in front of everybody. It's time to go Ruby. But yes, so try to get here. Do whatever you can. If you can call off work now. If you can, that's what I'm going to say about that. If you can call off work for this event, because I'm assuming he's going to it's at the end of the month. He might announce the new products. You never know what he's going to do at that event. He might announce the new countries. So you want to be there. You want to be able to hear what Mark is going to say when he's going to say it, because it's going to get you motivated. It's going to pump you up. You're going to be around us. Depending on how many people come, or kind of depending on what I have plans to do, I kind of want everybody to go to dinner and just socialize. Like, business is great, but I think it's still more important to be able to be around each other and get to know each other and, bond as a team. So I'm trying to see how many people are coming so I can have a dinner. Like I said, if 50 people come, I'm going to have a guest do something. I don't know yet what I want them to do exactly, but for them to do whatever they're going to do, I have to make sure we have enough people coming out and they know, it makes sense for them to use their time to pour into our team. So that's all I have to say tonight. I don't want to keep y'all too much long, because I know some of y'all are still fighting for this volume, for these promotions. So, stay encouraged. If this month didn't go like you wanted it to go, shake it off. It's okay. Not every month is a great month. I've had a lot of bad months in these last 3 years. So not every month is going to be great. Sometimes you just need to refresh, restart, throw it away, and start over. And it's okay, because you have 30 days next month to do whatever you were trying to do this month to accomplish. So I just want y'all to stay encouraged, stay motivated, get some parties on the books for September, step outside of your comfort zone. If you've never hosted a party at your house or hosted a party period, host a party, because usually the thing that you want the most is right outside your comfort zone. But you got to take that step, and you got to go outside and just be like, I'm going to do it. And guess what? You can host a party, and guess what? If nobody comes and you were scared, maybe that's a good thing. Nobody came, but you pumped yourself up and you were ready. So guess what? I'm going to schedule another one, and I'm going to be able to do it this time. So just, you know, stay motivated, keep going. Big things are coming. Don't quit, y'all. Like, I can't even say that any other way. Don't quit, because I know it's going to get frustrating. I know it's going to get hard, but just remember, why you started is worth more than, you know, why you want to quit. And oh my God, Julie's talking about drinking. But so yes, just stay motivated, stay positive, and keep pushing, because all of y'all are capable of doing this. All of y'all are capable of being successful. I am nobody special. If I can get the triple diamond, anybody can get the triple diamond, you know? So keep pushing. Y'all got this. And hopefully I'm gonna talk to y'all, or I'm gonna start to make that video later on tonight. But keep going. If you're working on promotions, keep going. You have until 11:59, so you got about 2 hours to fight for this volume. But if y'all have any other questions when I post this in the team page in a little bit, feel free to as well. Just comment there or let me know. But have a great evening. Start looking on Amazon for that Go for No book. When I find it, I'm gonna try to post it again, because I don't know if I can find it again. But have a good evening, y'all. I will talk to y'all soon.